California's City of Angels is on fire. Ferocious wildfires have ripped through populated areas in and around Los Angeles since January 7th. At least 5 people have died as of January 8th, with hundreds of homes destroyed and more than 100,000 ordered to evacuate. The Palisades fire in the west and the Eaton fire in the east have burned over 25,000 acres, while at least 3 more fires broke out in the north. A-list celebrities have fled their homes, including Mandy Moore, Carrie Elwes, and Paris Hilton.
This firestorm is the big one in magnitude. Hurricane-force winds are usually accompanied by rainstorms, but these are hurricane-force winds that are combined with extremely dry drought conditions. To provide context, at 10:20 a.m. yesterday, the Palisades fire was at 10 acres. 12 minutes later, it was at 200 acres.
And the fires have surprisingly erupted well outside the normal wildfire season.
I would say it is somewhat surprising to have, such a devastating event in January. I think it's no surprise that we basically have a year-round fire season in California. However, such a destruction on this scale is not often seen in the month of January.
The series of fires has burned through over 1,000 structures, which makes the Palisades fire the most destructive in Los Angeles history. Although it's one of the worst, it's nothing new, given the growing frequency of fires in the area over the last decade. California experiences one of the highest numbers of wildfires in the U.S. 9 out of the 10 worst wildfires in state history have happened in the past decade. Why? What has changed?
Well, the first thing is it's January and we've not had any rain in Los Angeles. Officially 0.16 inches in downtown Los Angeles. It's the second driest spell going all the way back to last May as far as precip goes. So normally by this time, it only takes about 2 to 3 inches of rain for us to consider it's low fire season, and we just haven't had that yet.
Experts say climate change is extending California's fire season. For example, the Southeast Desert Basin in California has seen 61 more days prone to wildfires per year compared to 1973, according to climate nonprofit Climate Central.
The obvious impact of climate change in this situation is that the average number of days per year where the vegetation is very available for fire has doubled since the 80s. So the fire season has been growing longer and longer in California. On the other hand, you also have compounding drought conditions, which has been increasingly a factor across the state of California over the last few decades. Warmer or drier winters, and followed by hotter and drier summers, and eventually you have a compounding effect where you do see much more extreme fire behavior at different times of the year that you wouldn't have, whether it's in December or January.
Experts warn that high winds will continue to spread the latest series of fires. 0% of the Eaton, Altadena, Pasadena, and Sierra Madre fires has been contained. They also say Californians can expect conditions to only worsen in the future as climate change makes its real-time impact.